this, the OnePlus X. First OnePlus Lite phone. Metal frame and a glass bag, Snapdragon 801, 3GB of RAM, 5-inch display. So what made the OnePlus X special? Sitting at home, I was going through my closet and I found this, the OnePlus X. And with the OnePlus 8 series coming up on the 14th of April, I thought maybe this is a good time to see what the OnePlus X was like. Also, with rumors of OnePlus launching a Lite variant, let's throw back to the original, the first OnePlus Lite phone. I'm Konark Tyagi, you are watching Mashable India. Let's get started. So what made the OnePlus X special? Well, for starters, it came with an invite-only model, which means that OnePlus used an invite-based system for selling limited quantities of all of its devices, including the OnePlus X. It ended up creating a lot of hype about the device, and their marketing team truly struck genius with this. Launched right after the OnePlus 2, the OnePlus X was first unveiled in October 2015 and was the first proper budget phone from OnePlus, as it was priced at around Rs 16,000 back in the day. The idea was to sell two phones parallelly, one flagship killer and one budget segment phone. However, it didn't really take off, and maybe that's why the company hasn't made a similar budget phone ever since. The OnePlus X had a 5-inch display which came with modest specs in comparison to the OnePlus 2. It came with Snapdragon 801 along with 3GB of RAM, which is similar to the OnePlus One's spec. It was also called the OnePlus Mini and was smaller and easier and easy to handle for one-handed operation. It had a metal frame and a glass back and a slight curve in the glass at the front, all towards its edges. Well, it is still a pretty good looking phone if you ask me personally. It still feels pretty nice to hold. Okay, let's talk about the specs of the OnePlus X. Well, it came with a Snapdragon 801 processor along with an Adreno 330 GPU. It had 16GB of internal storage along with dual SIM connectivity, 3GB of RAM, a non-removable 2525 mAh battery, two SIM card slots, both of them supported 4G connectivity. The second slot was a hybrid tray which gave you an option to expand your storage up to 128GB. It used a micro USB slot which unfortunately did not support fast charging because that wasn't a big thing back then. And it also did not have NFC or wireless charging. Let's talk about the cameras on the OnePlus X. Smartphone cameras have come a long way in the last 5 years. We've seen the transition from single lens to dual lens to triple lens, and now smartphones are even sporting 4 to 5 lens setups. The image quality has improved leaps and bounds. So the OnePlus X had a 13 megapixel camera at the rear along with a 8 megapixel camera at the front for selfies. Both of the cameras were able to record video up to 1080p in normal mode. The rear camera could also do slow motion video at 120 fps, but only at a resolution of 720p. And here are a few camera samples which I've taken from the OnePlus X. Talking about the battery, it came with a modest 2525 mAh battery which lasted around 8 hours on a decent use, and had no support for fast charging and used a micro USB slot. Alright, so how does the OnePlus X feel after all these years? And OnePlus 8 Lite, what about it? So on the 14th of April, with the OnePlus 8 series launch, it is very much anticipated that OnePlus will announce the OnePlus 8 Lite as well, which basically shares the same ideology as this, the OnePlus X. While launching a more affordable phone option in the lineup is not that bad an idea, the OnePlus X wasn't really a big success for the brand, and that's exactly why we didn't see another attempt. Leaked specs on the internet have furnished us some details about the OnePlus 8 Lite. It's said to have a 6.4-inch AMOLED display with a 2400 into 1080 pixel resolution and a 90Hz refresh rate. We can expect it to be priced at around Rs 30,000. Well, Apple has had a great run with the iPhone 11 variant, and it is one of the most sold iPhone in their latest range. So who knows, can the OnePlus 8 Lite do the same magic for OnePlus? Well, for now, we'll have to wait and see what's in store. Until then, stay tuned to Mashable India for more such content. Stay safe and stay indoors. This is Konark Vir Tyagi signing out.